3, we're recording.
Oh, okay. What's up, everyone?
Dropping things.
Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Probably High Podcast. I'm Luke, your host.
I'm Nathaniel.
And I'm Seth.
You know, let's
He's
just,
touching my feet.
we're
You're
very
really
close.
confused.
We are all just gathered around a microphone in a very dark room.
Seth is touching my toes.
4 inches
Give me
apart
them, Joe.
max. It's very dangerous, honestly. Fire hazard.
We're just
Think
3
that.
dudes chilling 2 inches apart because we're gay.
Touch my toes.
Touch them toes, Daniel. Suck them.
Why are they hairy?
Suck on my toes.
Suck
Ew.
on those toes,
Suck
son.
What do you mean, why
Alright.
are they hairy?
There's hair all over your socks.
'Cause I have dogs. Well, a dog and cats.
Whatever.
Shouldn't we, talk about the podcast?
Yes.
So,
What's on the list?
oh, yeah.
What are we starting with? Are we starting with
So,
some guilty
guys-
pleasures of ours?
I thought we were talking with the introduction. You know, we got.
Oh, we got to
introduce.
introduce the podcast. Duh. Okay.
Gosh,
Okay.
we're terrible. Anyways, so basically, we have no plans for this at all. We'll probably stop it after the first episode. Let's be real. But if it catches on somewhat, who knows?
If you like to listen, just let us know.
Please. Honestly, I need all the positivity I can get in my life right now. I'm on the edge of jumping off a cliff,
Nice.
so it would help.
I don't know about that one, but
So
okay.
shut down. Okay, let's go into the first topic.
All right,
We got guilty pleasures.
All right.
Alright, Nathaniel, started us
What
off.
if I'm not guilty?
You are
What if I'm
guilty.
innocent?
Yeah,
Well, let's just get this out of the way.
okay,
Nathaniel, your
what's
guilty pleasure is definitely ASMR.
Get
All right.
something off your chest.
I kind of do like ASMR, not gonna lie, but
So
Can you give us some ASMR really quick?
yeah, let's
Give us a-
let's
no,
get
I'm
a
not
voice.
giving you ASMR.
Can
That,
you- No,
that's,
just-
that's a whole special. That's a Christmas special. Christmas ASMR.
Christmas.
I'd listen to that.
What Christmas ASMR would you do? Like bells? Like
No, probably Santa Claus roleplay.
Santa Claus.
or Mrs.
Sassy Santa
Mrs.
Claus.
Claus roleplay.
I don't have a Mrs. Claus.
Ho ho ho. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I got a special gift for you.
What about you? What are your guilty pleasures?
I don't know, man. I chew my nails a bunch.
Dude,
That's
Like-
not a guilty
That's a guilty
pleasure.
That is
That
a
is
guilty
not a
pleasure.
guilty
100%.
pleasure. That is a habit.
That is a
That's a bad habit.
100%, brother.
Can-
Like,
Hold on.
That's a-
if
I
we
get
if we
pleasure from
call
it and I feel
ASMR
guilty.
if we call ASMR a guilty pleasure,
Hold on.
then
I'm
definitely
looking up.
nail
Guilty
chewing.
pleasure definition.
Why do we need a definition from it? We're guilty of it, but it
Yeah.
brings us pleasure.
Shut up. Hold on. It's loading. Something such as a movie, television program, or piece of music that one enjoys despite feeling that it is not
Oh.
generally held in high
Okay.
regard.
Like then that's like the prequels to Star Wars
Yeah,
for me.
the
Because I
prequels.
definitely
Oh.
they're so terribly bad, but they're so good. I mean, like
It's like Sharknado.
it's like
Wait, you like Sharknado? Like
you know, let's call
Like
her
who
up
doesn't
right now.
like
Just-
Sharknado?
No, I feel like we need to talk about guilty pleasures more.
Yeah,
I was joking there, but anyways.
that's
Yeah,
a cut.
Like,
That's
let's be real, Seth.
Okay, I think everybody knows my real guilty pleasure.
It's Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez. I'd love to call her up one day, get her on the podcast.
Yeah, let's get some backstory. Where
Have
did
you-
it start?
How?
When did this start?
How did it start? And when did it start?
Yeah.
I don't remember what song it was. I remember on the way home from Christmas
From Christmas.
from West Virginia. I didn't even know who Selena Gomez was, but she was
Right.
on my illegally downloaded playlist
Nice.
on my Android phone. It was Selena Gomez and it was Starships by Nicki Minaj, and that is all I listened to on the 4-hour trip home. It was Same Old Love.
That
It was
song.
Same Old
Luke.
Love, Selena
That was
Gomez,
it.
which peaked at number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 solo song.
And that got you hooked.
It really got me hooked. I mean, the influence she had, because I didn't even know she existed, but I still listen to that song. That's insane. And then, I don't know, one day I remember being in my closet, just chilling in
Why
my
were you in
beanbag
your-
chair, and I heard another song. It was like The Heart Wants What It Wants. So then I went through, like, her whole discography, whatever that word is, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like
all her
her-
albums.
All of them.
And I found, like, Good For You, and I found all that. And then I found her Instagram, and I was
Then
like,
you found her Instagram.
oh, no, this is Selena Gomez.
And you're like, oh, she's hot.
I'm following and turning on post notifications.
So, did you ever watch Wizards of Waverly Place?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that was my show, brother.
That's
wasn't
my
my
favorite
show.
show.
Oh, okay.
I
What is
watched the
wrong with
movie.
you?
I watched the movie. It
The
was
movie-
emotional.
It
The
was
movie
pretty
is kind of
emotional.
worse than the
Oh,
TV
well,
show.
then, I thought the movie was pretty good.
It's it's kind of weird.
I don't remember it. I just remember being really intrigued.
When are we gonna get a sequel? Who knows?
To the Wizards of Waverly
I
Place?
really
Oh,
want them
Charlie
to
was
expand that universe. You know,
The universe? The
yeah,
Wizard
Wizards of Waverly
universe?
Place. Yeah.
They should start a university. Wizards University. Afraid they
Yeah.
might get copyrighted
That's
by
right,
Harry
yeah,
Potter.
yeah,
Probably.
Yeah.
That's.
But this is the
dangerous for
Disney version.
that. Yeah, that's true.
Isn't Harry Potter Disney?
No, I don't think so.
No, it
Is
might
it?
actually. No, it's Universal.
I think it's Universal.
Yeah.
Is Harry Potter a Disney thing?
That's very descriptive.
It really is.
I found this on the web for is Harry Potter a Disney thing?
Oh, thanks, sir. That was great.
I'm looking it up.
We're getting a Google.
Who owns Harry Potter?
Warner Brothers.
Warner
Yeah,
Brothers.
Who does Warner? Does Disney own Warner Brothers?
No. No.
Okay, but they have like a Harry Potter ride at Disney
Yes. No, they have that at Universal.
Universal Studios.
Yeah.
But they're Warner Brothers, so is Universal Warner Brothers?
No, it's just I think they sold them the rights to a ride for it.
All right.
Probably.
Oh, that's that. That's guilty pleasure.
What? We didn't even talk about the Star Wars prequels, man. So Attack of the Clones, I can watch that movie all day.
I don't think the thing can relate.
No, not gonna lie. I've seen like one Star Wars movie and it
I
wasn't
can't
all the way
relate to
through.
Selena. I mean,
Everyone can relate.
Okay,
to
that's
Selena,
true.
dude.
Everyone can relate.
okay, we'll get off that then.
I think we should just call Julia.
Let's
right now.
call Julia.
Let's
right
see
now.
it.
Get her up.
Let,
Yeah,
let me
you're
let me get my
supposed to-
phone. Let me
We're
get my
going for our
phone.
nature fact of the day.
So this is what we call our nature fact of the day, guys. We're not really sure what's gonna happen,
Vlog voice.
she may answer.
but
she may. Not.
may
Call-
answer.
Call home.
Julia's our resident Kansas.
Yeah,
Let's see what happens.
she's probably not gonna answer. Let's be real.
I hope y'all can hear that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's either really loud or really quiet.
I think it's loud.
Ah, yeah, it's showing up.
She's not gonna answer.
Oh, yeah.
She never answers the phone. She never answers my text either.
Oh shoot!
Ooh, some tea.
Jesus, save that for tea time.
Tea time.
She's not gonna answer.
Yeah. Let's set you call her next. Yeah, she's.
We'll just call her until she answers.
Yeah. I feel like that's a good strategy.
All right, I'm hanging up. Someone else call her.
All right. Do you want me to go, Seth?
Yeah, go for it.
While we're waiting, let's talk about Kansas.
That's true.
What is in Kansas?
Nothing.
Literally, it's
Topeka.
flat. Topeka, Kansas.
Topeka.
Topeka.
Get a call going. Get the call going.
Okay, can we also talk about how Kansas City is in Missouri?
That's true.
What is
That's
up with
just
that?
fake. That means people from Kansas.
I
are
really
fake.
think the government's
Did you
trying to
hear
mess
that,
us
Julia?
up.
Yeah.
No, she didn't, because she
Call
won't
out.
answer the phone.
Answer
Yeah.
the phone, Julia.
Jesus.
We need a nature
Okay.
fact of the day.
We
Or I'm gonna
need her-
look it up.
we're
We're
gonna
gonna look
have
it
to
up
look
if
it
she
up.
doesn't.
Yeah. I mean, this
She
is.
said she might be going to Mammoth Cave. She might be. No, this is Monday.
Oh,
Julia,
Julia.
welcome.
Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the
Are
podcast.
you doing the podcast?
Yes,
Yeah.
you're on the podcast right now.
Oh my god.
What is up?
Mitch,
All right,
wait,
all right.
Yeah, go.
All right. So we're looking for a nature fact right now. Can you hit us up?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh man. I don't know if I can think of one.
Well, come on. You know you
Julia,
can.
you're an entire segment.
I can't call him back. It's a podcast.
Wait, is that what you're Who said that?
Okay. Yeah, this is serious,
What?
bro. She's really thinking.
We should have, like,
I really
Jeopardy.
can't think of one.
What do you mean you can't think of
A
one?
nature fact? Vultures have naked heads. Okay, Kathleen says vultures have naked heads.
What?
Vultures do have naked heads. Thank you, Kathleen.
Thank you, Kathleen.
I love a good Kathleen
No,
fact.
thanks to you,
Here, I'll
Julia.
go one further. It's
Okay.
because they don't want to get. It's because they stick their heads in like the the dead animal, and then they don't want to get it on their feathers.
Yo.
Is that a fact, or is that just
that's
like
why.
your
Is that
opinion?
bullcrap?
Is that some BS?
No, it's a fact.
Oh, it's a fact.
We'll have to fact
Fact?
check her later.
Well, yeah,
In tea time.
we'll have to fact check you.
It doesn't sound right.
We'll believe you for now.
So do you have any a statement on the allegations that you were involved in 9/11?
No.
Exactly.
No
That's
comment?
Not true.
That's what we
That seems
thought.
really fishy, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's definitely not true, and that's my last comment. Goodbye.
Whoa! She hung up.
Oh, she's gone.
Oh my god!
I imagine she's like in a cave right now.
She's just on the.
I can't call him back.
She's got the phone. Her mom will call him back later.
It's a
She's like
podcast. I
holding
can't.
Kathleen with one hand, climbing on the rock. Yeah.
Speaking of caving, I went up a cave at Asbury Trails with her. Literally, I was so unsafe. I fell down an entire rock and scratched my whole back because of her, because she was unsafe. And her dad couldn't even catch me. I'm kind of upset about it.
Her dad couldn't even catch her.
No, it was a slippery rock.
Dude, we're adding Julia to tea time.
We are adding-
Put it on the agenda.
Okay, because I've got some stuff to say about that trip.
Dude, I feel like we just need to call Julia for 9/11, for the caving, for that nature thing.
For moth memes?
She didn't answer for you. She didn't answer you.
No,
answered
she
for
really
you.
didn't. I should really.
That's tea time. Save it. All right, what's next? Jules.
Jules. All right.
Okay, who here has a jewel?
I don't.
No
know
one.
Jules. I've
No
never
one has a jewel. You know why? Because they're unhealthy, and I don't want to die.
Listen, all freshmen.
A message.
A message.
Public service announcement.
Just because you have a nicotine addiction does not make you cool. All right. Like,
Next.
You may
Like,
think
okay.
so.
okay. The only reason I feel like people jewel now is for the status. All right. I jewel, guys. Look at me. Like, is there any legitimate like?
I just can't. You can't even.
I can't fathom why. Why is this a thing? Like, literally just inhale water vapor. Like this.
I really want
Why?
to try that though. I wonder, can you not put nicotine in it and then just
Yeah,
like
you
inhale
can
water
fi- you
vapor
can
and look
find
cool?
You can find ones that don't have nicotine in
Really?
it. Yeah.
Because I want to look cool.
But the whole purpose is, hey guys, I got a nicotine addiction. Look at me.
Yeah, people are like, yeah, I just came to school with a nicotine high. I'm like, cool, good for you.
Jules are like the new cigarettes, right?
Yeah.
Because like.
But they're
okay,
not
see-
cigarettes.
Well, I mean, back in the day,
See-
everyone was like, "Oh, let me. This cigarette makes me cool."
Yeah.
And now
It made you
everybody has,
bougie.
like,
It
one
made you
That's what I'm
really
saying.
bougie.
Here's what they're gonna find out. They're gonna find out that these jewels are causing so many health problems because they've only been around for like
They're new.
3-4 years, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's look up. Let's see.
But like, jewels are going to cause lung cancer. Like,
Probably.
hello, what are you thinking?
It
Like,
really is the new cigarette.
yeah.
Like you don't know the long term conditions at first, but then like
I feel like we do know the long-term conditions. We're just ignoring it.
probably
2008 is when it first came out, right?
that's relative.
Seriously, the jewel?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it didn't catch
Well, just
on.
vape in general.
Just a vape.
So, I think next year the FDA concludes a report of it.
Well, it's
I-
taking them long enough.
I know it takes them like 10 years to get a complete study. I think
Jesus.
is the whole problem.
That's a long time.
So
People are going to die in the 10 years. FDA, step
Yeah.
your game up.
I think they do
Message
have
to FDA.
they have a whole lot of laws.
PSA for the FDA.
Ooh,
And, like,
Terrible.
Another thing is
acronym for an acronym.
how are all these kids getting these jewels? Because like, is there just some kid that's like going around buying them?
It's
for everyone?
obviously illegal.
It's
Like, unless
you
you're...
can't get them unless you're 18.
Yeah.
Right. So, I
So-
mean, that's not that hard though.
Yeah.
I mean, you can order them on Amazon probably, right?
Yeah, but then they ship to your house and your parents find
Yeah.
it before you do, and then like they just like, oh, here's your jewel.
I mean, they probably.
Oh,
My parents would kill
You
me.
see, like, I was just thinking about this, right? So I was ordering all my PC parts, and I could have easily snuck something in there.
You
alright,
really could
if I
have.
wanted to, but I didn't. You wanna
Might
know
have
why?
came later.
Because
though.
I'm a good boy.
Did you hear that, Mom?
I'm a good boy, Mom.
We don't
Buy
vape.
snacks.
We
Xbox.
don't vape. Buy me another Xbox.
I want two,
I want 2. One for Netflix, one for Call of Duty.
so I can play the scene.
Whatever. You will weird.
Okay.
Wait. Whatever happened to our business about jewels that are like vapeless?
Oh, okay.
Or-
well, no, it wasn't vapeless. It was,
it was,
a flash drive that you could put in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And like
But
it was secret.
the whole point is that you have to go.
But jewels
through-
are bad.
Yeah.
Jules are back. So
Even though we have the side business, jewels are
Yeah.
bad.
we're just gonna profit off of the
You know,
evil.
I
let's
feel like that's
talking-
the government.
Talking about businesses, have y'all seen this Pinheads?
Pinheads LLC. Shout
Yeah.
out to Pinheads
Yeah.
LLC.
Sponsor us. Anyways, I bought 2 pins from them. They're actually pretty nice.
I mean, they look cool.
They look.
They have an Instagram. Go follow their Instagram.
yeah.
I follow their Instagram.
Yeah.
How much is a pin?
I think it's $3 for good quality. I got one for $1.
Wasn't that like
'cause it
clearance or
was- It was
something?
factory error.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, because it's like $1 to make one, and like because I've looked up the kits for it. It's real easy to make.
Yeah.
It's like $1, and then they're just charging you more for it, which is a good business model. You want to know why? Because no one else is gonna go out.
No,
And
no one's
buy
doing
that.
pinheads. Not
Yeah.
pinheads.
Only Pinheads. And
I think they have a Thus pinhead, right?
yeah, I've got one of those.
I think Thus
yeah.
3 is dropping soon.
I-
Is that
Yeah.
happening?
Was
I
that
don't
like
know.
an actual ever? Like
No, it's
was
just it's just
It's
a joke.
t-shirts. It's
It's just
t-shirts. It's a
t-shirts.
meme.
Yeah.
We've got Thus,
see, I'm
Thus 2,
thinking-
and Thus 3 is coming out this year.
I'm thinking legit dropping maybe an album soon, You know, or I've heard
This
Grilled
industry
Memes
is-
at least is gonna drop one.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you announcing it officially?
Oh yeah, I guess I am.
Okay.
I'm think
Officially?
We
I'm
can
really
clickbait the heck out of that.
I'm really thinking about dropping one, to be honest, because like I just think of how ironic it would be. Because I cannot sing, I cannot rap at all.
But the auto tune, we
I
can.
could auto-tune the
auto-tune's so
heck out of
good.
myself.
I could
It's
do
like
it.
you know, just like.
Should
that'd
I
be
call
great.
up Zach? See what he's got on us three.
Yeah, let's call him up. Let's call up Zach. This is a great way, you know, just keep it flowing.
Oh,
You know?
Zach on Best 3.
Let's see if.
Let's see
How
if
we
he-
just randomly call
yeah.
people.
I'm sorry, Zach. You're
I
not
mean-
my favorite.
I think that's what our podcast should be.
Yeah, it should be.
Like, oh, you're doing something important? No.
Let's see if he answers. I never call him, so I don't know if he's gonna answer or not.
I'll bet he will.
I really
Hello?
hope they can hear us.
Oh, I thought it was. Hey, it's showing up on there, so.
I know. I really hope. Oh, I thought he answered there for a second.
He's gonna answer. It could be you have a game later.
Hello?
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 What are you doing?
Hey, Zach.
Hey.
I'm sitting in my basement.
Awesome,
working on-
awesome. You got time. You got time, right? I'm here with Luke and Seth, and we're on the Probably High podcast right now, so you're kind of calling in. So
Except
we called you.
called
we
you.
called you.
Oh, man. Oh, this is a very, this is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a live recording. Don't swear.
Where
Don't
we
worry,
going?
don't worry.
We know you got a potty mouth. We need some updates on Thus 3. When is Thus 3 coming out?
Thus 3. Well, we are working on it slowly. We are brainstorming right now.
Okay.
What our next move is. I've teased Thus Christmas special.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
you heard it here first.
Did you hear that,
We have a
podcast?
Thus Christmas special
Yeah.
coming.
It's in the works.
Yes.
Can we get some exclusive info? Do you have a track name that we can hear?
Listen, I don't have any track list at all, but it's gonna be fun. It's our best ever, and yes, merch. Merch is the best.
We're gonna
We
have
will
some merch.
Everyone will get merch.
Okay.
I heard a rumor. Is Grilled Memes gonna be on that album?
Who?
Grilled Me.
Oh my God.
Good.
just hang.
Is Grilled Memes going to be on that album?
Grilled memes. Oh, grilled memes. Oh, okay. I can understand you. I'm on my watch right now. I'm not near my phone. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, anyway.
Privilege
I
right.
don't know. Maybe. We haven't contacted any of our features yet. I mean, we had Sean Malone on last one, so you never know what we got to do.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm his agent, and you know I just know he'd be because he's thinking about dropping an album as well. You know, I think a collab would be great.
A
for y'all.
collab.
Yeah.
I mean, always. Oh, this Christmas special has lots of things planned.
Okay, good. We're going to get some Mariah Carey. I really love me some Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey, no.
Oh.
Oh. That was a definite
That
no.
was-
Oh, you heard it here first. No Mariah Carey.
To fans.
But definitely some Selena Gomez and some Camila Cabello.
Oh, I can be down for that one.
I mean, since Selena Gomez can't release any good music, maybe she can do some good music on the best Christmas special.
Ooh.
You're not welcome on the podcast anymore. Goodbye.
Dude.
He's
I-
done.
I thought we were
That's a
gonna
mic
end it
drop.
peacefully there. But
No.
alright. I was
He
gonna be like,
dissed Grilled Memes and Selena Gomez.
Yeah,
He's not.
He's gone.
He's not. He's not welcome
Zach's
anymore.
not welcome.
He's probably going to be on the next episode.
Let's talk about the man behind us, Mr. G.
Wait, should we save this for tea time?
No, he doesn't care. He's one of the teachers that actually think it's
Wait, we're
funny.
actually on tea time.
No, we're just gonna roll run through everything. Anyways, this man. All right, let me set you up a situation. We're in a college fair at our high school.
All right.
Y'all were there. This man, he had his shirt flipped up so you could see like the edge of his stomach. You know how I'm doing this?
Yeah,
Right
yeah,
now?
yeah.
And this man, I was just kind of like, we locked eyes, and I was like, what's happening here, buddy? Kind of like, if you know what discount double check is, it's this. That was Julia, by the way.
Wait, what? What is that?
I don't know. Anyways, but
Oh, let's call Julia back.
let's call her Jack. All right.
Call her back.
All right, we'll call her back.
She,
We'll-
interruption real quick.
Interrupt the section.
She's got a good nature fact
Yeah.
for us. Hopefully she's still not spelunking.
how do I
Spelunking, dude.
I really want to go spelunking.
spelunking?
All right, we're calling her. We're calling her.
Well, we're bringing her back.
She's coming back.
Oh shoot.
She's
still
requesting to be
recording?
back on.
Is it?
Hello?
Welcome back, Julia. You said you had another nature fact?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's spill it.
Chimpanzees have been known to practice cannibalism.
What?
What? I'm sorry. What?
What?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Can you elaborate on that one?
Yeah. Is there any?
Yeah, well, they have really tight-knit groups, in the forest, and they have their territory. So when another group tries to threaten them, they fight, and then it's been reported that some eat each other.
It's been
So-
reported.
It's been
been
reported. Is this a confirmed
It's been
fact?
witnessed, Yeah.
It's gotta be confirmed that if it's been reported.
All right. All right.
Well, thanks, Julie.
Yeah, that was better than the vulture one.
Julia, where are you at right now?
I'm at Hybrid, or Natural Bridge.
Oh.
I mean, natural.
So it's a perfect time to talk about nature facts.
Thank you.
Let's just describe the setting there.
Yeah.
for
Describe
us.
the view.
Describe the view.
I'm going down steps right now.
Ooh.
Is it that skinny
Everyone
little
close your
section?
eye.
Everyone, just close your eyes.
Oh,
and
I was
envision.
just on the bridge, and
Oh.
now I'm going down.
You didn't jump?
I can really see this.
No, I was going to.
Oh.
My dad didn't let me.
No. Okay. Can you give us some more description, please? Really can't visualize.
Yeah, I'm about to go in a
Since reading
really, tight crevice.
Well, you might want to back off. Well, I think it's over. I think
We thank you for calling in. Well, we called you, but it's just been a good ride. It's been great.
please don't jump off any bridges.
Don't
Avoid
worry
tight
about it. Yeah,
crevices.
avoid tight crevices.
I'm in it right now. It's scary.
Oh, cut it off. Cut. All right,
Goodbye.
Cut-
Okay,
Oh,
she needs to
alright.
watch her mouth. Christian
Tight
household.
Tight
Oh,
crevice.
yes.
What's wrong about saying tight crevice?
Oh,
We need to move on. What is next?
we're getting in trouble
Moist.
here.
All right.
Anyone else to call up? No.
Are we gonna Miss Bew? Are we gonna?
We talk about Miss Bew.
Miss Bew? Are you listeners feeling Miss Bew?
Are we feeling it? Are we feeling it right now? Or are we gonna continue with?
Oh, you never finished Finish J.
All right. So, Mr. J, right? We already talked about how he had his shirt flipped up, and then we locked eyes, and I was asking him, mouthing, hey, what's going on there, bud? He walks over to me and said, yeah, I'm doing a discount double check. If you don't know what that is, it's what Aaron Rodgers does after a touchdown. Irrelevant. But he said, yeah, it works way better for you since you have a way bigger gut. And this man...
A teacher
Yeah.
A teacher.
of calculus.
That's calculus.
He-
And George.
An 11th grader?
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel
Where
about
does
that.
he draw the line?
Where do we
Where
draw
does
the line?
he draw the line?
When do we say enough is enough?
Yeah. It's just...
Let's storm his classroom.
And I tried to talk to him about it later. And he's like, yeah. And he didn't even say sorry or anything. I'm like, buddy, come on, man. I don't know if he meant it that way. Probably didn't.
I think he did.
I think
But
he did.
I don't know what other way could you take it.
I know. That's what I was
Like-
thinking, right? So,
It's kind of like a direct fat joke.
That's a direct
I know.
fat joke to your face.
Fat shaming in
I
2018?
know.
It's not okay. It was
Yeah, it
never
was-
okay, but
yeah.
it's definitely not okay now.
But anyways, my friends have just been really supportive
Oh.
ever since. Y'all are there for me.
Shout out to the squad.
Julia even
Julia,
said,
shout out to Julia.
shout out to Julia. She-
Nature.
honestly, our Julia
Julia Coolia.
Julia Coolia. I was gonna say
Julia from
expert,
Kansas.
our nature expert. She just really helped me out there, and I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah. Said
Why-
it before we drop tea on her later.
Yeah.
Not picking up the famous call.
Hey, but Seth, why are you just over there fondling a mic? You're like,
Reminds me of something.
Oh.
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 Let's move on.
So let's
Anywho,
talk
next
about-
topic.
No, let's talk about how we found lotion and tissues in
Whoa,
Nathaniel's room.
whoa.
That's a bad- Maybe that's tea time.
Moving on. Who do we have next?
Are we gonna talk
Mrs.
about
Bow.
Mrs. Bew? I
Mrs.
thought-
Bew.
Bew,
Mrs.
sorry.
Bew. You can't even say her name right.
Spelled it on the dock, anyways, dude.
We're not gonna say who Mrs. Bew is. We'd like to keep her anonymous.
Let's keep her anonymous, just
But if you
for
can connect the dots,
the sake. Of...
connect the dots.
Connect if you can connect the dots. Go.
Anyways, who wants to start off?
Nathaniel should.
I think. Nathaniel.
Okay. So
Let's talk.
I don't
about-
know if any of our listeners are doing the You Salute application or have done because it was due like
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, something like that.
Yeah.
So we turned in our application, but it was after lunch. Usually, we were trying to go before lunch, but no one was there. So we were like, okay, there's 5 minutes after lunch that we can go to the counselor's office, get it signed, turn it in. Easy. Well, turns out that the counselors were out on lunch because it was lunchtime. Okay, that wasn't our fault. We don't know where they were.
We're gone.
So what we do is we walk into the counseling office, and we're like, hey, we need this signed. And she's like, okay, I think it was counseling secretary. Whoever she was really nice. And she was like, okay, I'll get this signed for you. So we hear the bell ring, and she's like, oh, do you guys need to be in class? And we're like, no, this is, we would think she would understand. Like, it's an excused absence for getting it signed. So we eventually get it signed by Mrs. Rocco, or was it
Mrs. Sabelka.
Mrs. Zabilka? Okay. And then we turn around, we head for class. We see Madison on the way to get her You Salute signed. Well, she turned to us and was like, hey guys, what are you doing? We were like, getting our You Salute signed. And she was like, okay, me too. They were looking for you all. And we were like, okay, obvious. They were looking for us because we weren't in class.
Right.
Well, we have been doing partner work. I don't remember what it was. What was it? It was like
It was a.
progression of points or something.
Probably.
For like some article. I don't even know. And then we walk upstairs and we're like, who should go in first? And I made Seth go in first, obviously, because I didn't want to be seen
Bullet
first.
shield.
Bullet shield, yep. So then we walk inside the classroom and we take maybe 2 steps. What do you think, Seth?
I would say even 1 step. No, I would say 2.
1 step. She turns around with her
With beaming eyes.
oh my god, her dyed hair. I guess she got some confidence
She
or some
got
anger from
highlights
that.
Or something.
Oh my gosh. If looks
Beaming
could kill, we
eyes.
would be like gone. Rip, rest in peace. We were never born. Okay.
She lets loose.
Who are you
If we
calling?
get mad on if she answers. This is another eyewitness testimony.
Okay.
Y'all literally got it in like 3 steps, maybe.
Max. She turns to us.
Max.
She's like, where were you guys?
Loose.
With that tone, we were like, oh my gosh, what have we done? I want to just like crawl in a hole and die because the whole classroom is silent. Everybody was
complete
looking at
silence.
us.
Yeah.
And she's like, where were you guys? And we were like,
Getting her used to
salute
it.
sign? Getting our You Salute sign? And she's like, I don't think so.
It's
And
like, no, absolutely not allowed.
I was like,
Not during my.
yeah, she's
time.
like, this is my time. I don't know what you think you're doing. This isn't your time. This is my time. I don't know. You left your partners hanging, and we were like, first of all, it's been
It's been 2 minutes.
2 minutes, okay?
Yeah.
They haven't done a single thing.
My partner
Everybody
didn't
was still
even
getting their
sit down.
stuff out. And it was dead time, and she started just going off on me and Seth. And, like, Maddie said she even wanted to, like, start crying for us, and she wasn't.
Oh yeah.
She
She's not
wasn't.
even involved.
No, she wasn't even being yelled at.
Like honestly, I was shook into my core.
I
But
really
she
wanted to
was-
yell back at her, but then I realized that, like, oh no, this is like September.
Yeah.
We still got.
A while to go.
She controls my grades.
You see,
I'm
that's
just gonna
why it's English.
stand
See,
here and take
you-
this.
You guys wonder why I usually wear like, my MAGA hat, and stuff like that to school, right?
Yeah.
I'm not wearing that for the first
No,
half
not
this
in her
year.
classroom.
Not in that
Not her,
classroom.
not in Miss C.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I used to, and then everybody was like, "I don't think so. Why do you like Mrs.?" The seniors from last year, they were like, "Yeah, we hated Mrs. We like prayed to God every day that she would have a sub because she like had so many subs because her son was sick or whatever, her daughter or something like that."
Jesus.
Yeah. Oh well.
I think you said her name.
You know what,
We'll
guys?
bleep that out. We'll bleep that out. We'll listen to that.
We'll have to go back into that.
Okay,
We'll see.
Mrs. Bew.
Mrs. B.
Sorry. Okay, but yeah, and they were like, and now I know she is like an evil witch.
She is actually the reincarnation.
Like,
of
I don't know if
Satan.
she's just really into spooky time right now, but she pissed me off. Sorry for the language.
Oh my God. Rocky.
Said the P word.
Hey, Zach's calling.
Zach's calling?
Yeah.
Golly.
Yo, what's up, Zach? Why you back, man?
Hello.
hello. I'd like to speak with Nathaniel, the obvious podcast owner or the leader.
Actually,
I'm the host.
The host is Luke
is
today.
Luke.
Oh, you're the host? Oh, hello.
We're at
Can
Luke's house.
Can I speak with your co-host, Nathaniel?
Yeah, you're
I'm
talking
right
to
here.
now.
You're live on the podcast.
Yeah.
Nathaniel, I would just like to apologize for my words about Selena Gomez.
Aw.
Sir,
You got any words for Grilled Memes agent? Huh?
Grill Memes agent, I would also hope to work with you in the future with
Alright.
us three.
Alright.
That's Christmas.
I think we're going to accept your apology. Thank
I'll
you.
accept your apology.
Good, I'm glad.
Guys, we- I'm-
wow, I was going to explain the good things of Selena Gomez.
No, we already explained it. You don't have to.
So, we were, I ain't gonna lie with you, Chief. We were about to drag you.
Yeah,
in
on
tea
tea
It's
time?
about to be tea time.
It was about to be tea time, so you caught us at the right time.
Julie needs to call and apologize for not answering to Nathaniel before she gets it, dude.
Oh my!
Ooh, okay.
If I may ask, what is the name of this podcast?
Probably high.
The Probably High Podcast is what it's called.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
It's kind of,
Thank you.
it's kind of like a double entendre, like high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. He gets it. He gets
He
it.
gets it.
Well, we want to thank you for apologizing.
Yeah.
I guess you can be on future shows now.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
Yes, I would love to
If you-
get my
We'll hook you up with
Lovely
some promotions, man.
content.
Yeah. We've already what's that word like? Advertised us three.
Yeah.
We got some stuff going for you. We'll promote
Good,
it.
thank you. I will make sure the Daily James knows about this.
Thank you.
We appreciate
The
it.
Probably High podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
We'll
got
send you some official
Merch.
merch and
We're gonna have
Oh,
merch.
okay. The merch exchange.
First episode merch in the link.
yeah.
Merch in my bio.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for calling.
I just want to apologize
Yeah.
All right.
to Nathaniel and Grilled Memes agent.
All right. Thank you so much. We-
Can't wait for
And
this
anything
album.
that-
We look
I was
forward
gonna
to
say I
working
love
with you.
Seth. Even though I didn't do anything to you, but I love you.
We look forward to working with you in the future, sir.
I'm very excited for the things in the future. And future governor scholars, too. I'm talking to
Yeah.
great leaders of the future.
Wow.
It's getting
These are some
cheesy.
bragging
I
points.
can cut the cheese right now.
The tears are flowing. Man.
Good. I'm glad. I'm very fluent with my words.
You're not fluent in Spanish though.
Yeah, with
Oh.
with
Yeah,
that C
yeah,
on his,
exactly. I'm not
AP
very.
rank
I
test,
don't even
dude.
remember anything I learned last year in Spanish.
You really
But
are
I got an
right.
A, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Goodbye.
Bye, Zach.
All right.
Goodbye.
All right.
What's our rundown right now?
Oh, he texted me. He said, "Thank you for featuring me on your podcast." What a sweet guy.
What are we talking about?
We were talking
View?
about
View, right?
We were talking about View,
All right.
and like
so,
she just yelled at us.
Yeah.
Like that's
I
the
don't-
moral of the
I
story.
don't understand her
Anger.
anger.
Passive
Like who is she mad at?
I think herself.
I want to have a talk.
I feel like we need to corner her and give her therapy.
That's
I feel like she'd fight us.
toes are coming out, boys.
Okay, can we talk about direct eye contact?
Oh yeah.
Eye contact makes you automatically assume the person is smarter because they hold eye contact with you. She never looks at you. She looks at the ceiling, and it looks so weird.
It is pretty weird.
I'm not gonna lie. It makes me uncomfortable.
All right. I'm gonna Miss Bear on so I can talk about her. Miss Bear, she was rough, but she was a good teacher,
love
right?
Miss-
I mean, I got a 4 on the AP test. She's
Yeah, we all
yeah.
got fours.
We all got fours.
God bless Miss Beck.
And then
she's
everyone-
probably high in Colorado
She's
right
probably
now.
high.
that's true. She,
Wow, she's a
No,
plug.
no joke. She did go to Colorado though. I think, right?
And then she was like, "Never speak of that again. I never told you all." I was like, "Okay."
And then she said, I guess she did say that, didn't she?
Dude,
I was gonna talk about the blunt, but it's fine.
The blunt.
Yeah. You can take your socks off now. Okay.
Seth, why are your feet on the
I
couch?
don't know. What are these dots, Nathaniel? Are these like freckles?
I've got these weird things.
Those
on
are
my
freckles,
leg.
mate.
Yeah, I've just got like these like sores.
How am
but
I
I don't know what they're from.
freckles? I'm 16-year-old. How am I getting freckles on my foot?
Probably sun.
It's covered by your leg hair. You probably have them
Look
on
at
your leg.
Look, I have like all down here. I've just been blessed by.
Put the dogs away.
I'm
Put
putting
the
the dogs
dogs.
away. The dogs are gone.
Anyways, what?
Do we want to move on to
Beal.
tea time?
No, I thought we gotta finish our story. We still got half a story.
Half a story with
Kyle.
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 View.
View.
Kyle.
Another
I feel
edit.
I said view at the same time. So it basically is censor if you think about it.
Yeah, we'll just
Anyway, so my man Kyle, all right.
God
I-
bless him. God bless his little heart. I don't.
He's a stand-up guy, all right.
We just like to point out we're friends with him.
Yeah.
You'll understand.
Yeah. So, I mean, Kyle, what was it, last week?
I think it was last week.
It was last week, yeah.
It was Thursday.
It was
It was Thursday.
Friday, though.
No, it's Thursday because she messed up on fall break.
Yeah, it's true. And so, she said, she was talking about, how we're going to have our test next week. Or no. She said that that Friday was the Friday before fall break, which it wouldn't be for another week. That was Friday before fall break.
She made a
That's
mistake. Even though she is an English teacher, she made a mistake.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. But
She's human.
I mean, Kyle
Not
was
really.
obviously
She's a witch.
Kyle was joking around, and he's like, "Oh, is fall break next week?" Because that's what you said, and she.
Well. He tried to raise his hand while she was speaking.
Yeah, that was the first.
And she
strike.
was like, no, put your hand down. I'm going to be talking for a while. Which is the first problem. Like, hello, if he has a question, it could have been legitimate. It wasn't.
Yeah.
But it could have been. Like, you didn't have to be rude about it.
Yeah. Anyways, so we start off there, right? And then once she actually comes over to him and answers his question, that is when it started going
That's when it
down.
kicks off.
That is when I realized my man Kyle
Made a mistake.
made a mistake.
There was no
apparently.
turning back.
He's gone.
So Kyle was jokingly saying, "Hey, so fall break is next week then, right?" Mrs. Bew went ape on him.
He told
Alright.
him to get friends.
She told him.
So what she says?
It's hard to tell.
She was like, this is why you don't have friends, Kyle. You
Yeah.
should try to make some
Stop
friends.
being an antagonist.
Stop being an antagonist, all right?
You need to make friends.
Yeah.
Dang.
So
Like,
how
who
are you
says
gonna-
that
Who
to...
are you?
Like, I bet you have no friends. You're insecure about it, telling other people to
She
get some
said your
friends.
name.
We gotta say
Bleep it out! Okay.
Bleep it
I think people can connect the dots.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, so I just don't see how you're gonna say that to a kid. You know, it's
Yeah,
kind
poor Kyle, dude.
of man.
That one is.
You really should.
wasn't-
You really shouldn't have
yeah.
done that one.
I wasn't-
But she also made it like, I don't think that
I think
outweighs what she did.
She played it perfectly.
I think she played that. If I was a teacher, that's what I would have done.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know, man.
Seth, I couldn't see you as a teacher.
I don't know. I feel like Seth would be like a chill substitute,
Dude, I'd be a substitute.
but honestly,
Okay.
And
Is it
then
season?
I'll hook you up with a government.
No, I
job
think we
once I'm
should
president.
call someone.
What
Who do you wanna
keep
call?
calling People? Can you call Maddie? See if she'll pick up.
I could try and call
Eyewitness
Maddie.
testimony. If not, I think we just go into tea time.
We got Briley too.
We do got Bradley.
Maddie's not my favorite either.
Ooh,
Tea.
ooh, tea.
Tea time.
Maddie Goins. She's on her way to Alabama, but also
Damn.
Hurricane Michael, Category 2, could be hitting her. So prayers out to
for
her.
Maddie.
Prayers out
Dang.
to everyone at the beach.
M-A-D-Y.
They gotta put that on speaker. See,
Got it on speaker. Let's see if she'll answer. She's usually good at answering. She said she wouldn't though.
She better.
She might be in the car.
she might be in the car. I
And
feel like
So-
you can take a
car.
answer in the car. Yeah.
I don't think she's gonna answer.
She didn't answer me, so
Did you call her?
yeah, I called her. But I had it for like 10 seconds. Right? She might be out of service right now. Possibility.
You know how Alabama is.
Yes.
You have reached the
You
voicemail
have
box
reached-
of 85.
Oh, don't want to put her number out there.
Leak it.
Let me see
So-
If you don't answer, your number gets leaked on the podcast.
we have a certain teachers. So
Miss.
Do we want to leak?
we have.
We have our home.
Let's just say it better not get worse, because we have.
That's legit blackmail. I'd rather not have that.
It's not blackmail. That's just PSA.
letting it know.
If you're listening,
I'm just gonna compare the situation. You remember last year, Trump retweeted a tweet of like him because he was in WWE at one point.
Yes.
It's hilarious. I still love it. But it was him wrestling CNN, right?
Sick.
Which is funny. And then CNN went and they tracked down the person who made it, and they got all of his addresses, numbers, etc. And they said he has deleted the post, but if he changes that, we hold the right. You know.
Excuse us. We've got a caller.
Is it Maddie Goins?
It's
No,
Riley.
How does she
Yeah.
know this is
Hello.
No, she.
Hey,
What are you doing?
right now,
Yes.
eating a strawberry at Cheyenne.
Okay. Well, guess what? You're on Probably High podcast right now. That's recording, so
You're
don't
live.
don't say anything bad.
Oh my gosh.
So
Everyone's reacting to this.
oh, you really did this, guys. Thought it was a joke.
What the heck?
Okay.
I
Well,
swear.
yeah. Don't swear. That was
pretty close.
that was a little rude. Can we get some Cheyenne? Is Cheyenne there?
Yeah, hold on.
Cheyenne,
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne Maxie, I think.
is that Asian?
No.
Hello?
Is that
Hello.
Is that American?
Hi.
Is this Cheyenne?
No. This is Sharkeisha.
This is Sharkeisha.
Yeah,
Who's Cheyenne?
Who's Sharkeisha?
me.
This is Cheyenne.
All right. We read the eyewitness testimony.
Yeah. Okay.
Back to Briley.
Can we have some Briley action?
What?
Can
We need to speak to
we
Brian.
need to speak to Briley? We called Briley.
Here, okay.
Cheyenne.
Yes.
Okay. So we were talking about Mrs.
You were talking about what?
God.
Are you in a quiet place? Can you move to a quiet place, please?
No, I'm going to a quiet place.
Jesus, Briley.
High quality content
High quality.
only.
Okay.
Okay. We're talking about Mrs. Bew.
All right.
If you know who we're talking about.
No.
Our period teacher.
Well, let's just Mrs. Mrs. Webb. Okay. What were your reactions and thoughts when Seth and I walked in? Can you first describe your point of view?
Well, before you all got there, she was going off about how it was her time with you all and how you were leaving your partners hanging. And then when you came in and she started yelling at you, me and Maddie tried really hard not to laugh at you.
I heard also that she had yelled at Madison, or not at Madison, at Mrs. Kelly for letting Madison go.
She did? I didn't know that.
She yelled at her own.
She yelled at Mrs. Kelly. That's why Mrs. Kelly didn't teach after that. I think Mrs. Kelly was pissed at her. They never spoke again.
And that was her
While we were
last
in classroom?
day, Friday.
They didn't, did they?
No, it was really awkward after that.
That could legit
That's
be a
legit.
reason. Like,
I don't know if you all noticed that, but yeah.
I didn't notice that.
But that's what I heard is
You
that
yell at your own student.
yeah, I don't know what was wrong with her that day, but she needed to check herself
yeah.
because she already wrecked herself. So
That's true.
okay, well, what are your thoughts?
What are my thoughts?
What are your thoughts on Mrs. Bew? All right.
She kind of scares me.
That's true. That's
A
A
legit.
teacher should not scare a student.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Let's start with that.
Yeah.
Because how she can go from, like, yelling at everyone to, like, being really sweet and be like, all right, kiddos.
All right, kiddos.
Kiddos.
That is it. Really
Hate that.
scares me.
I hate that she calls us kiddos.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. Well, thank you for tuning in.
You're welcome.
Tune into the podcast. Be up this week.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks,
Got
Briley.
some info.
Bye.
Bye, Briley.
Hung up.
All right, so I was talking about Mrs. Baker, so let's continue with that. So Mrs. Baker, right? She scared all of us. I think we can agree on that, right?
Yeah, she was pretty
Great
scary.
teacher, but she scared us, and that was a good thing. In some aspects, but I played Miss Baker like this, and I'm gonna play Miss Bew like this. I act like I do two things. I act like I have no confidence, and I act like I'm just the biggest suck up. Alright? Both of those have helped me succeed so far. So, hopefully this will work with Miss Bew. Oh, we gotta censor it. But, just praying. I miss Miss Baker, to be honest. She's
I really do miss
a
her.
pretty good teacher.
Like
I
A
don't
push.
I don't miss Mr. Bricken though.
No,
God,
Mr. Bricken. That's a whole nother
We're not gonna
episode.
censor that man's name.
That's a whole nother
He's,
episode.
he's out.
Lord knows where he went.
gone.
What else we
I
got?
think
He's
he's.
probably
I think
not.
he's has his own business. To be honest, right?
Does he?
He told us. That's what he said to us.
He probably
Oh.
lied on half the things
Probably
he said.
joking.
Probably doesn't have a wife.
He was probably high. High on coffee. That man drank so much coffee.
Oh my god.
Let's see what can we find his Facebook? Does he have a
Does
Facebook?
he have a Facebook?
Seth.
No, I wouldn't. I'll look for.
Seth search it
Alright.
up.
Let's look into.
Breaking, just
Bricken, by the way, if you want to look him
was
up.
it like B-E?
Alright,
B.A.
BA.
B.A.
Oh,
He said he was in the Marines. I think he was. I don't know if he was a
He was
cook.
a cook.
I don't know because
Wait,
he was
no.
like,
He told stories about war.
yeah. And I was so confused. Like
No, he wasn't a cook.
That's what he said.
he
right?
told us. He told us he was a cook. But then he has all these stories about going out into the jungle, being chased by other people, just
Well,
like
he
let
might have
loose.
been. I'm pretty sure you do both. Yeah. Like
I
you
could
have
not
a,
imagine him making my food.
you have a job on board, and then you have a job whenever you get there. So I don't know. That's another topic for debate later. To be honest, like
I'm not finding anything.
Not
Yeah.
finding a Facebook. He
Yeah.
doesn't seem to like the type to have a Facebook.
I
no,
don't think he'd know how to work it.
Not gonna lie.
not Dylan. You guys know Dylan Moore?
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously. So apparently his mom emailed Mr. Bricken about, hey, what does my son need to do to get an A in this class? Because everybody was trying to get an A. Julia, I'm still not sure how
Julia
you got an A.
Fitzpatrick, Kansas
How
woman.
did you get an A?
She got a 5 on the AP test. If you all didn't know,
Yeah.
an A and a 5.
Nobody else did, except if you were in
Bar-
Cecily.
like no, Briar Walker, but he was in Miss Sessler's.
So, anyways, so that happened. But what was I gonna say?
Dylan Moore.
No more. Oh yeah. So his mom emailed Mr. Brick and said, "Hey, what can I do to get an A?" Right? And then he replied back was, "Hey, I know you work at the hospital. I'm a veteran." That's it.
What does that have
I
to
know.
do?
She works at the Veterans Hospital, I think.
She works at the
So-
VA.
VA, yeah. And so I guess he was just like, "Hey, if I ever come in there, hook me up, and I'll hook you up."
Well,
So-
if her son had a V, then why would she hook him up? Like
I
that's
know.
not gonna. But when we asked anything about our grades, he would just deflect it, like
Yeah.
it didn't exist. Like, oh, it's your fault.
You want to know what's even?
It was our fault, but
You want to know what's even sweeter
what?
than this tea? All right. Let's. So, he hadn't put in a project grade forever, right?
Yeah.
And I was just like, hey, if I get this, if I got like a 95, I would have had an A, right? And so I was like, hounded him about, hey, dude, I need you to put it in this grade. You saw me present it. You saw me do everything for it. Tell me how I get a worse grade than a kid who didn't even do the project.
He was totally biased.
Yeah.
Totally biased against us.
I thought he liked me anyways, but I guess I was wrong.
I don't know.
But, like, he put in a 90 while, I think his name's Jonathan Newman. What's his name?
I think that's a kid.
That's a kid. He got a 95 for not even doing it.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm still kind of mad about that. What's that?
But I had a 91 in his class. How
Oh,
did
yeah.
you know a 92 is an A? I had a 91.57.
Oh, yeah, I had 91.6.
You serious?
Yeah.
Hmm.
They didn't round it?
Nope, he didn't round it. He didn't
Yeah.
round A.
So I have a
They
3.
bumped you up a 1. Like a 1.
Nope.
I have like a 3.8 GPA.
I even asked him, like, hey, man, I really need a 4.0. If you help me out, man, it would be the best. But
So
nope.
you all have the same GPA.
Yeah.
Actually, you might have a higher GPA because you took AP Bio freshman year.
I've weighted higher,
So you'll have a higher weighted.
but unweighted, it's like 3.87.
Which sucks because like that teacher showed up and like ruined a lot
Yeah,
of
and
college
then
opportunities for us.
Hadn't had a B
Minute
since
left.
like 5th grade.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still, what is it? The highest cum laude or whatever? What is it? Summa cum laude?
Is it summa? And then cum laude?
What are you talking about?
Our graduation.
Graduation.
You can like graduate with summa cum laude.
What is
I know
that?
what you're talking about. Luke.
Yeah. he
Is that
knows
like
what
some
I'm talking
Chinese stuff?
But I think is that weighted? I think it's weighted.
about. It might be weighted. If it's weighted, then
If it's weighted, it's fine. But if it's
Fine.
unweighted, that really sucks.
Yeah.
Because like,
we'd all still get in if we keep all A's though. So,
no, we
Yeah.
wouldn't, would we?
Yeah.
You sure?
because it would average out. by senior year, it'd have to drop.
To a 4.0.
Because we kept all A's, it'd be like a 3.95, which is perfect. That's
Well,
ridiculous.
shout out to the listeners who are still listening because
Yeah.
it's kind of gotten a little slow. Not sure what to do here.
Are we gonna go to tea time? Are we doing tea time?
What tea do we have?
All right, let's.
Let's start with Grey DeVore.
I thought we were gonna start with Julia, but it's
I
fine.
think
No.
we start with Julia.
Nathaniel, tell us about Julia. All right.
Julia.
Julia.
What's your middle name?
Call her.
Hey, Julia, what's your middle?
Let me see if Maddie knows.
No, probably.
I would just call her Julia. Just
Let's just say. So, I ain't gonna lie. All right.
Calling Julia.
I think.
Shut up. Let's talk about our.
Oh no, dude.
I'll cut that out.
I don't have a love life.
We'll cut it out.
Selena.
She's not gonna answer. She probably jumped off the bridge. How does she have service at Natural Bridge?
Bridge.
You have reached the
Yeah,
voicemail.
we can find her out. Why?
Okay, Julia Fitzpatrick, whatever her middle name is. Screw it.
Fitzgerald.
What is your
Fitzpatrick.
tea? What is your tea thing?
Yeah, what is your tea, Nathaniel?
Okay,
Message to Julia Fitzpatrick.
we didn't talk any over the summer. Okay,
Oh my lord.
we like texted for a good month, like constantly, because we were becoming friends or whatever. Because I thought she was cool. She was bougie. I went on this one hike with her and her fam to the cave place where I got injured. We went to lunch. Okay. What are you all laughing about?
Just cut.
Keep on
We're
going.
good. We're
Blake.
good. Just keep on going.
Keep on going.
Keep on going.
Whatever that was.
Keep on going.
Yeah. Okay.
It's my heart rate. Keep on going. Alright, so you get an injury.
Okay. Anywho, we talk a little less after that. Over the summer, doesn't text me at all. Okay, and she's like, I'm like, oh, that hurt. Okay. Fast forward to this grade. I guess we're kind of like school friends, you know.
But you're not outdoor friends.
We're not outside of school friends. I don't know. Maybe it was my fault. Did I text her? I don't know. Could have been my
But-
fault.
Have you had initiative?
Yeah, Nathaniel, maybe she saw you. You were weak. You were weak when you were hiking. You got an injury, and she's like,
he's a beta man.
"Well, he's too beta, and like I can't go hiking with him anymore.
Yeah.
So like, what use do I have? Like, cause she hiked here from Kansas. She didn't drive.
Yeah, she
didn't
definitely
take
hiked.
a plane. She walked. She survived off the land, and it was winter.
Yeah,
Winter in Kansas. She
Julia,
walked through a tornado,
probably.
and you fell climbing a rock.
she followed the yellow brick road.
Yeah. I think that's what happened.
Okay,
You got
okay,
that
but
injury,
can we
and
talk about the Chacos?
The
Chacos are a good outfit thing.
Not on guys. I'm not,
Ev-
I'm not
no,
like-
guys,
no,
if you
no,
wear
no,
Chacos,
no.
you're weird. Shut
Get
up.
out.
Like, we don't like you.
So gross.
Isaac Rocco.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, where am I going?
Julia and her chacos.
Julia and her Chacos, but, like, year-round, I don't think so. Like, okay, a good... Only certain people like Julia can pull off socks with Chacos.
Yeah.
Will she do it in winter?
She did it last year.
She did last year. I think she pulled it off pretty well. Yeah.
She did pull it off pretty well. With her, like, jeans that are kind of, like, high, but not high. They're probably high.
Well,
Ah!
Oh
Name
my
drop,
God.
guys. Oh, 50 minutes in it.
That's
It
like the-
finally happened.
No, that was, like, the third one.
that was like the fifth name drop. We've been.
But if it was natural there, you know.
It was pretty
I feel
natural.
like we've been dissing Julia this entire.
I know, Julia's
podcast.
not going to be friends with
It's
us.
been for like these last 10 minutes, I think, maybe. I think we're fine.
I really want to take my pants off.
Cut.
You want some shorts, buddy? Huh?
Uh-huh.
It's pretty high.
I need some shorts.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
Yeah.
do you have any more tea you need to say about?
Well,
Julia?
let's
About Julia, I texted her one night and I was like, "Hey, I really need this help with this A-push homework."
Oh, I do that all the time.
And she was like, she didn't respond. So the next day I was like, "Hey, why didn't you text me back?" And she was like, "I saw it, but I didn't feel like responding."
Okay, listen.
Ooh.
Like sometimes I don't feel like responding, but like it was an emergency.
That's basically Seth never responds. to my
Yeah,
texts.
Seth never responds.
Dude, if
Ever.
you had to send like a bat signal. But listen, all right. As much as we talk crap about Julia, I want you to know, if you go through my conversation with Julia right now,
It's all just about AP.
it's all about A push
That's
and
what-
AP bio.
That's what I did in Nathaniel last year.
All right, I said I'm struggling. She says with what? And then here you go. She helps me. All right.
This is not me.
Look, dude. Wait, did I?
Why
send
don't you
her-
send me that?
What? No, this is not answers. No, I was telling her what I needed. Careful, bud. You think I
Ooh.
send people answers? God.
Oh, also, Julia does all the work, never sends the answer to the group chat.
That's true. You have to ask her, right?
And sometimes she won't even do it. She'd be like, ugh.
T.
However, Julia, thank you for all your answers.
We
Please
love you.
Don't stop sending to the meet.
We actually love you. We just needed something to talk about. We
just
actually
need
love you.
some,
The squad appreciates you.
Yeah.
You're the only thing
let's
keeping our
talk
AP
about-
bio alive.
Thank
Talk
you for the
about
moth memes.
Gray, yes.
Gray DeVore.
Gray DeVore, alright, man.
James Gray DeVore. If you did
So-
not know, his
Middle
first
name.
name is James. He
All
goes
right.
by his middle
All
name.
right. So, let me just list you a situation.
Whose name is a color?
That's already messed up.
Grilled Beams, right? I'm his agent, alright? So, this man is talking mad trash about Grilled Beams, alright? But yet, he has 0 followers on Twitch. So, how is he even going to say that? I'm out here with my 50, alright? I've got my affiliation soon, alright?
He's got sponsors.
I get affiliation. If I get 50 plus 3 viewers a stream, I get affiliate. It's great. It's a great program, actually.
Okay.
But anyways, so
Ninja, watch out.
Ninja, watch out. Honestly,
Ninja is quaking.
have y'all seen the Samsung ad they did?
No.
Where he was doing the Fortnite dances? Or
Was
that
it?
something else?
That was something else, definitely.
Well, if you
But
buy
say-
the Galaxy phone,
Yeah.
you get like a
And you
exclusive.
get entered, and you
Yeah.
get entered to play with Ninja or something like that. It's
That's
way
fine.
dumb. It's
That's
way dumb.
fine.
I like.
I mean, I'd do it if
I
I was
don't know.
Ninja. Like that's some money.
But
Yeah.
who's gonna buy a phone? Who's gonna be like, Dad, listen,
listen. I need this phone
I need to meet you.
now.
How did we go from Gray to Fortnite?
Anyway, we were talking about Twitch. Twitch isn't here yet. But anyway, like, great, get off me, alright, bud?
Get off Twitch.
Get off Twitch. No one wants to see you ever stream before,
Oh
son.
my God, the pop-up.
Alright?
How loud did I get?
It's got a nice spike on it.
Somebody could be like, chill, drinking tea, and they're like,
So rest in
Freak
peace,
out.
headphone users.
"We're dead."
I just don't see how you can diss a legend
Like real mean.
when you got 0 followers, son. That's all I gotta say.
Is it diss
all I
track
gotta
coming
say.
from?
Is
Real
a
Mean?
diss track coming?
Yeah,
Is that going to be included on the album?
Is it?
It's
What
definitely
is your diss
that.
track to Greg gonna be called?
Um.
Gray's just a color.
Ooh,
Oh, that's a good name.
gray is just
Oh.
a color.
God,
Gray should stay a color.
Yeah, that's true.
Gray is just a shadow.
Uh,
Gray is just a shade.
Are we gonna talk about Mrs. M? Or
Thanks, babe.
I don't think our teacher.
We're not really dissing her. Just like what's with the homework over fall
Okay.
break?
Yeah. So she did.
gets a lot.
She did that to me last year, or not freshman year. She was terrible about homework. She always gave it, and I always did it, and it was terrible.
Never helps.
No,
Never really helped.
no, I'm always confused.
Just makes me more confused.
It's all just reading guides, anyways. That's what we had.
No, mastering biology doesn't work. So
I mean, I got 4 in that AP test. I'm fine. So,
Lord knows what I'm gonna get.
Mine will not be high, boys.
so
Got 50 on that test.
Oof.
Dude, that was the biggest grade I've ever.
how are y'all gonna tell me how to put my toilet paper right?
All right. This man's. Before the podcast, I went to his restroom and I was like, hey, I need some toilet paper, right? Right? So I'm like, okay, this is quality toilet paper. But then I get up, I notice he uses toilet paper, he puts it over. Not under, over. You know what goes over? You know what goes over? People over the edge of a cliff. They die.
That's true.
You know why? Because they had over toilet paper.
Oh my lord.
Under toilet paper is the only way to go.
Under it, you're gonna get contact with the wall. All right.
What
What's
does
wrong with
that
that?
matter?
Poopy hands, brother. Like, honestly, over you just pull it, tear it, you're done. Under, you gotta like hold it up. It's done.
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
If you pull over, it just goes straight down.
Exactly. And then
It
you
goes
can
to the
tear
floor. Like, I had to, like, roll up the toilet paper again once I was done. Because I didn't want to be rude. I didn't want to be rude.
Wow. Now I'm gonna find unrolled toilet paper. Thanks, Nathaniel. Honestly.
Speaking of being rude, do you know who has no manners?
Who?
Everybody. Like,
Wow. Good plug.
no. I hate. Okay, so I work at Walmart.
Oh yes.
Shout out to Walmart.
Plug for Walmart.
Sponsor us.
Sponsor us. Okay, well, people get in my way all the time. Like, I understand customers come first. I should be the one to, like, get out of their way. And I usually do. I am always out of their way. But they never say thank you. They never look at me. They never do anything. I'm like, excuse me. They just look away. Like, I'm not important enough to acknowledge and say, like, oh, you're fine. It's whatever. I don't care. Or, like, if I help someone and they're just like, you could have did it faster. Or you
No,
could have
like,
just
no
told
one
me where
says
it was. Some people are rude. There was this guy, Walmart, and before I started working there, he was like, I helped a lady once try to find frozen fish. I couldn't find it. Well, he was Caucasian, and the woman was African American. Now, the woman was like, if I was a white woman, you would have found it like that. You would have went to the back and searched for it. But because I am African American, you couldn't find it for me.
Dude, Walmart's a struggle.
Like, some people
Has to
just
pay.
don't have manners.
Don't you get paid like $11 an hour or something?
You do get paid $11 an
That's a lot
hour
of money,
starting
yeah.
out.
Starting out, but I feel like that's a large amount of hazard pay. Final topic. Let's talk about you were talking about pumpkin spice lattes.
Yes. Okay. I want to go. I still haven't went.
You haven't gotten one
Megan
yet?
Percentage. When are we going to get pumpkin
Call
spice
out.
lattes?
Call out.
Jesus, at Starbucks. Because Starbucks came out with it, but Starbucks pumpkin spice lattes are crap. Let's be honest. McDonald's are the superior ones. Okay, they're cheaper and
Wait, McDonald's has pumpkin spice?
what they usually do. Last year they did,
They
and they
don't
were
listen.
amazing. It's October. I understand it's 80 degrees outside. It's practically summer, but they still don't have a pumpkin spice latte out. Starbucks came out what, like August?
Yeah, no.
No, it was like
September.
beginning of October.
Yeah.
No.
You sure?
It was a while ago.
I feel like they just have them year round at this point.
No. Okay, but McDonald's usually comes out in early September, something like that. I looked it up on their website. Still has not came out with it. They took away my cold brew coffee, which was my favorite coffee,
Cold brew coffee.
my cold brew frappe, and they won't even replace it with a pumpkin spice latte.
That's the tea, dude.
That really upsets me,
I understand.
and I don't know what to do about
You
it.
feel like, you know, I really like pumpkin pie.
Oh, pumpkin pie is good.
Pumpkin pie, like, I was thinking about pumpkin spice latte, and I was thinking, like, wow, how are you gonna drink a pie?
Like, how you gonna drink a pie when you can just eat one?
Yeah, but like, for real though, I'm really in the mood for pumpkin pie right now.
Let's get some.
No joke.
I'm down.
Probably because I'm high.
And that's the last segue.
That's the last one.
All right, so
So-
I think we should get to our shout outs. We have a few shout outs.
Definitely want to let's go ahead and say, hey, Pinheads.
Pinheads
what you're
LLC.
doing.
We appreciate you.
Gotta shout Julia.
Yes, she's selling her bracelets. $3. Homeless Coalition. All the proceeds go to that.
Yeah.
It's a project. It's very good. You should really try it. The
Really try
bracelets are, she hand makes them. Takes him forever.
it. Takes her forever.
Takes her
years.
forever. And like, she's selling them at the East-West football game,
Whatever that is.
the 19th, October 19th. I think it's like next Friday.
Who else? Maddie Goins. Prayers. She's gonna get swallowed by a hurricane.
Yeah, we might have a nice T-shirt business coming out with that. Look forward to that.
And
We've got
Follow us on our social media. We'll make it soon.
yeah.
Not made yet, but it will happen eventually.
We've also got Friendsgiving coming up with the Jessamine County Youth Leadership. We're going to be having a free meal for Thanksgiving. I think it might be the weekend before Thanksgiving. Give you some more information on that.
The logistics on that, we're gonna have to
Yeah.
look into it.
It's a little early, but anyone who wants to come,
We'll continue to
we'll talk about
keep
that
you updated on
keep
that
you
one.
updated.
next week.
Anyways, guys, so
Happy Halloween.
it's been a great podcast.
Happy Christmas. It's Halloween. It's
Um,
practically Christmas. It's 2019,
No,
guys.
it's not, Cody.
I feel like it was just January.
You guys ever like? I don't understand the period between Christmas and New Year's.
That's just like the weirdest transition.
It's the weirdest. Like
Stop.
time does not exist then. Ooh, let me touch these toes.
Like,
We started our podcast talking about toes, and we're
And
gonna
we're-
end it talking about toes. All right.
If you're still
So-
here, I'm sorry.
We
Don't.
should have like a discount code. That'd be like really sick.
Oh yeah, stay till the end.
At
Dude,
the-
if
at-
you stay to the end, I have a free medium fry
Yes, from McDonald's.
from McDonald's.
It's a giveaway. All you have to do
and
is
prove that we'll say our last word. Our last word we'll
be
just choose
toes.
toes.
Yes,
Toes
toes.
is
Comment
the word
toes on our
today.
Instagram
Yeah.
when we make it.
And you'll be entered to win a free medium
No,
fry.
if you were
From
the first
McDonald's.
person,
First one.
First person
one,
to do it.
you get that
Toes,
free
you get a
medium fry.
free medium fry from McDonald's.
Anyways, guys,
That's it.
it's
That's
been a
it.
ride.
That was the first episode. I feel like we
It's
did
been-
pretty good.
It's a roller coaster, honestly. We look forward to doing more.
We're gonna be
work
making
with
some
this.
more. Might want to tune in, listen. Got some more
Might
free stuff to
want
give
to.
away.
I think this is gonna be on Spotify, YouTube.
Might be on Spotify. I don't know.
SoundCloud.
Upload the whole thing on Instagram.
Wherever you're listening to it,
Yeah.
because you're listening to it. So I
Yeah.
don't think it really matters.
Yeah.
Seth, where are you going? Are you
Anyways,
crying because the
guys.
first episode's over?
It's been a ride, y'all.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you for listening.
We
And
love
we'll
you.
see you next time.
Spread the love.
Spread love.